Okay, chapter 3, section 4, number 3. Let's read the question. Brand A gets 25% nuts and dried fruit, and brand B, granola is 10% nuts and dried fruit. How much of sweet item A and sweet item B should be mixed to form a 40-pound batch of sweets that is 20% nuts and dried fruit? So I've laid it out here. And first important part is the label. How much of each? Well, I don't know. The first one, let's call it X. Don't know how much. I do know that the total is 40. This is very important. If the total is going to be 40, and if one part's X, the other part has to be 40 minus X. Okay, so if one's 10, the other one's 30. 40 minus 10 is 30. Okay, so that's the total part. Now there's a specific percent that has to be nuts, right? The sweet part, the fruit, dried fruit and nuts, whatever that is there. To 25% of it's going to be, we'll just call it nuts for short. So what is 25%? Let's say there was 10 here, or 30, or 20, whatever it is. You'd have to take 25% of it to get to the sweet nuts. So 0.25 times X is how much of the sweet nuts is going to be on the first part. 10% of this one. Okay. That's the proportion of sweet nuts from the second part mixed together. The total has to be 22% of the 40. Okay, so that's how much sweet nuts is going to be in the total when they're all done. So we have how much of each piece, of course, has to be the total sweet nuts. So you add them together. So we just have to solve this. So 0.25x plus 0.10 times 40 is 4 minus 0.10x. What's 0.22 times 40 is 8.8. 0.25 minus 0.10 is 0.15x. Subtract 4 both sides gives you 4.4. And then divide 4.4 divided by 0.5. 4.4 divided by 0.15 is 29 and a third. It says 29.3 repeating. So let's see how we're going to enter that in there. It doesn't say how to round it, so I'm not sure what to put in there. So try that. That should work, unless I made a mistake somewhere here. 0.10 times 4 is 4, minus 0.10. 22 times 40 is 8.8, minus 4, 4.4. Everything looks good. So 4.4 over 0.15. We could maybe simplify that. That'd be 44 over 1.5. That'd be 440 over 15. Which reduced down to 88 thirds. I'm not sure how they're going to want this answer, but that should work.